Hello. This week I want to talk to you about educator licensure and midterm exams for this course. So, to be a licensed educator in Arkansas, there are traditional and non traditional pathways. If you are in school right now, usually you're doing the traditional pathway, which would mean you would earn a 4-year bachelor's degree in your content area, such as Family and Consumer Sciences, or UAPB sees it as human sciences education. And you would complete your student teaching and apply for licensure that way. But also, there are alternative routes that you may use. Let's look at Arkansas Educator Licensure, and I've embedded links into our syllabus so you can get there if you want to. You can apply for your teaching license online by creating a profile. Usually, whenever it's time for your student teaching at the university, they will help you do this either online, or I think I'd had to do mine on paper. There is a $75 fee you have to pay, and also you have to have a background check, and you will have to be fingerprinted. And there's some other information too you'll have to provide the state with, such as proof that you are getting your 4-year degree, even though you don't have it yet. You're almost there in the student teaching part because you've taken all your coursework, and student teaching is the very last thing you have to do. Also, you'll have to provide your praxis scores showing that you passed your praxis exams. Praxis is the test you'll have to take to become a teacher. There are a few tests you'll have to take, and this is the link to the website. You'll take the reading, writing, and math combined into one test, kind of like a simpler version of the ACT, and that will be Praxis 1 or Praxis Core, however you label it. The second one you'll need to take is Praxis 2, Principles of Teaching and Learning, which will be all content related to the education department that you have been going through their coursework. And that's going to be usually mostly multiple choice, and there are a few essay questions. The praxis course or praxis test I'm hoping you'll be ready for at the end of this course is your content area of Family and Consumer Science praxis. This is a 2-hour multiple choice test, and it's I'm going to say it's 120 questions, multiple choice. These do cost money each time you take them. There is this fee waiver that I have linked that you are eligible for every year. I believe only one test a year. So I would go ahead and fill that out and get that sent in as soon as possible so you can try to get that fee waived and get ready to take your content area praxis. And let's see. Like we said, there's alternative routes to becoming a teacher if you did not go through the School of Education and obtain a bachelor's degree that way. There's actually 8 different ways to be a teacher in Arkansas now. I'm not even familiar with some of these. Some of these are brand new. I know about Master in Arts and Teaching, which is where you would just go get your master's degree in education, and sometimes you can do that and teach your first teaching job and just get a provisional license and work on passing your praxises. Apple program, you won't get a degree through this, just certifications and license to teach, which is kind of like it's kind of like being in school again, from what I'm told. And you'll have work and a mentor and things to complete in order to get licensed. So my suggestion is go ahead and go for the master's, because you're going to get a pay bump and have a master's degree at the end of all this. Teach for America will send you to another place to teach, and you'll be paid for that, and work on your licensure through them. Same thing with Arkansas Teacher Corps. They will place you somewhere in Arkansas to teach, and usually you have mentors and workshops to go through with them. Um, Provisional professional teaching license, that's something you can apply for if the school district chooses to. Usually they don't always want to go this way because it doesn't look good for them on their school report card to have so many teachers on provisional licensures. They kind of lose points for not having certified teachers in their content area teaching what they need to be. For instance, you might have someone who is not certified to teach mathematics, but working on a provisional license. And math is a big core tested area. And some of these others, I will have to look more into. ABCT, these are new to me. eSTEM, PRISM. So this is just if you have, if you're more interested in this, check these out. If you're not doing the traditional pathway, let's go back to our syllabus. I have put several links here for you to help you study for the Praxis 2 for FCS. You should already know this content this far in the program from taking all your human sciences courses, and you should be studying, getting workbooks or looking for study strategies on your own to help you get ready to pass this exam. The midterm is a mock version I put together of the Praxis exam. So let's see how well you do. I know for online students, whenever taking a quiz or an exam, your first instinct as a current online student is to get your test open and then get another tab open to start Googling answers. I would highly suggest not doing this because if you're serious about taking the real facts Praxis exam, you will have to go usually to Little Rock, and it's very high secured testing area. There's cameras on you. You can't take anything in the room. I know they wouldn't even let me take a tissue in there, and I was sneezing like crazy. I had to get up and leave to get a tissue and couldn't take it back in with me, which takes away time because the Praxis exam is limited and the time keeps running even if you have to get up and go out to go to the bathroom or get a tissue. So I would go through these little Quizlets and games and practice tests I put in here to help you study before you take my mock version, which is your midterm exam. It's just going to cover basically some of this stuff right here on these practice ones. Another way how I studied, you can, is I downloaded the Quizlet app on my phone and searched in the search bar Facts Praxis study guide and played games every day on my phone to help me memorize some of this information I didn't learn in some of my courses. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck on the midterm.